business and success family, let's dive into this video. But firstly, what is about this video is about taking control of your beliefs, changing your beliefs, and therefore changing your quality of life. And really the main thing I want to do in this video is for you to understand how people don't change their beliefs because they're battling with their own identity. That's right. When we're living in the past, when there are certain key events within our past that still hold great emotional intensity to us, you're essentially stuck in the past. You are unable to change your predicament because you keep reliving the same sort of things. If you keep reliving the same sort of things mentally in terms of what you imagine, then you'll start to think, feel and behave in certain ways. These patterns, these behaviors become habitual over time, and that's why you can't create new results by using the same kind of thinking that created them, as Albert Einstein brilliantly said. So let's dive straight in. So what am I sharing with you? So really it's how our beliefs are dictated by our identity. And a lot of people might think, of course Alex, I want to change my beliefs. I've got these really negative, limiting beliefs that, you know, I'm not worthy enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm clumsy, you know, I'm not athletic, I'm not coordinated, I'm not creative enough. I've got these really bad beliefs and they make me feel bad. I want to change them. I know that it's stopping me from getting better. How do I change them? Well, dude, you're gonna have to become a new person. That's right. And this is where push comes to shove, and this is where real challenge takes place, because people might say they want to change their beliefs, but if you said to someone, oh, you're gonna have to change who you are, no, change who I am. Why would I need to change who I am? Because none of these things happen in isolation. If you're going to, let me very briefly, your thoughts influence your emotions, which influences your actions, your behaviors, which influences your habits, your subconscious programs, which influences your personality traits. Oh, don't know what the S came from. Your personality trait. Your personality traits combine to create your identity. That's the journey. That's the journey. Okay. I could have included beliefs in here at some point. Beliefs. And this is the entire process. So if you see it, like, beliefs are usually somewhere near the middle, but there's often a feedback loop between these sort of things. So this is the process leading to what our identity is comprised of: certain personality traits, certain skills, certain ways of being, characteristics. For example, if I got you to write down what you're like, I'll do a quick one with me. What are some things that I know? AC baby. What are some things that I'm like? Obviously, I'm gonna be a bit biased and a bit positive here, but for this video, why not? So what are some of my personality traits? I'm quite funny. I like to think of myself as being quite charismatic. I have a strong body. I'm great health. Knock on wood. I can't find wood. Maybe later I'll do it. Strong emotions. Strong characteristic of growth mindset. I'm always learning. A bit of a geek. Yeah, all these sort of things. Those are my personality traits. Okay. And that creates my overall identity. Essentially, voila, this is me for now. And for people to change their beliefs, they essentially have to change these things. Okay, they have to start from the top and work their way down. You have to change some of your identity. You have to change your personality traits, which means you have to change your habits. When you change your habits, you have the chance to change your beliefs. And your beliefs dictate these, your thoughts, your emotions, your actions on a regular basis as well. So it's not in isolation. The reason why a lot of people ask me, you know, why is it difficult to change your identity? Well, it's not enough simply knowing that you want to become a better person, a better version of yourself. If you know you want to improve new skills, take upon new interests, new hobbies, if you want to improve your finances, if you want to improve your quality of health, if you want to increase your energy levels, you know, if you want to go from being depressed to being happy and joyous and peaceful, like there is a process involved. And even though people might say they want to change their identity, really their identity is what's known. And you know, when we're battling our unconscious just wants us to relive all that we already know. Our unconscious is very boring, very OCD. It simply wants us to relive everything that we know so far. Stay safe, stay the way you are. But if you're always running the same sort of things, Groundhog Day style, then you're going to keep getting the same results. And this is why a lot of people take a long time to change some things in their lives, yeah? Because they're not doing this process quickly enough. They're not challenging themselves enough. They're not doing new things. They're too relaxed, too laid back. And that's why their unconscious dominates. So a lot of people can't change their identity because you have to step into the unknown. You have to step into the unknown. But the unknown, every time you do something that's unknown, like embarking on a new eating program, or going and approaching someone you really fancy, or starting up at a new gym, like all these, there are varying degrees of uncertainties involved, though. Don't get me wrong, I'm just giving you lots of examples. Or, you know, going to live abroad in a new country, or going on a holiday to a completely new destination you've never known before. There is some degree of unknown involved, like who you're going to interact with, what you're going to do, what the outcome might be. These are all unknown factors. And your unconscious hates this. Your unconscious hates the unknown because it wants control. Yeah? So you're battling your own unconscious in order to change things in your life, which is why you have to work really hard to change these sorts of things. Now, you can do it by stimulating neurogenesis, by activating what's called neuroplasticity. When you embark on new things, new challenges, experience new things, you learn new things, you develop new skills. Doesn't matter what kind of skills, as long as you're developing things, they become new connections. Not only new connections in your brain, but more connections in your brain. If you stimulate what's called brain-derived nootropic factor, BDNF, within your brain, that enables you to learn more easily, have clearer thoughts, make more synaptical connections, create new connections between your neurons, and so on and so forth. And this is what enables change over time. It takes a lot of hard work, it takes a lot of discipline, it takes a lot of energy, of belief within yourself. So you have to experience belief. You have to step into the future in order to believe that you can change this. Because if you keep reliving all the things that you already know, that's going to take control. But visualization, being optimistic, being positive, surrounding yourself with positive people, learning new things, experiencing new things, listening to my videos, for example, is a great way of stimulating neuroplasticity and neurogenesis. Working with me, get my course. You can get my course at my website, www.alexgem.com. Just click where it says join PHS course today. Enter your credit card details, you'll gain instant access to my groundbreaking, revolutionary course, along with the sensational bonuses involved, hours of exclusive video footage, podcast material, and 100 audio segments, plus 3 incredible ebooks worth $50 each, just as bonuses. You know, unbelievable stuff. Go hook yourself up, enjoy the whole course, then start it all over again, because it takes time to create habits, right? It can take between 66 days to 365 days for a pattern, a new pattern, to be deeply ingrained in your unconscious. So you're going to need to be patient here. You're going to need to be persistent. Now, I wake up pretty much every single day and I spend an hour to 2 hours either revising existing content, existing things that I know, like existing brilliant things that I've been researching, or that I've been studying, or that I've learned from my mentors, or what have you, or reading every single day. You know, between 2 to 4 hours every single day, I'm either revising or learning new content, even YouTube videos or other courses, or going to workshops or going to seminars. It's all part of the learning curve, the learning experience. That's what's going to enable you to change your identity, learning new things and stimulating growth within your brain. And therefore, what you change internally will change the outside world. That's how it works. So if you like this video, you want to know more, subscribe. Yeah, hit the subscribe button and also click the notification bell, because every single week I release several videos like this, but podcast episodes and so on and so forth, that I don't share on any other social platform. So you're going to want to subscribe. Have a great day and stay strong.